Hello, people of the Most High. While I was spending time with our Abba today, he really has me reflecting on how far I've come and what I've come through, especially these last 5 years. And if you are being awakened in this time, these last 5 years probably have been eye-opening for you, as a lot of people in the body have been awakened. So, just a little background. I came from a space where the religious administration would tell people that the only real, true biblical reason for divorce is adultery. And they would also ask you to try to continue on in the marriage even after adultery. And I mean, that's perfectly fine if your person has a good heart and, temptation, whatever, you follow the spirit. But it is not true that you can only get a divorce based upon adultery. If you read 2 Timothy, it literally tells you to turn away from people with a narcissistic spirit, people that are abusive, that are lovers of themselves, and they are envious and all of these things. It does not say only if you're not married to them. There is no clause there. And so it's very dangerous to follow people in this world and trust them with your spiritual health, and they don't have the leading of the Holy Spirit. They are not rightly dividing the word. They're only looking at the word for black and white, and it have a religious spirit and are very legalistic, to say the least. So at that point, it was early on in my life, and some of it pre-marriage, but it was also conditioning me. Some of it after marriage, but we were young and resilient. So even after abusive, odd situations where I would be sitting there sobbing, crying, but having no real identifying marks that this was abuse, confused like I'll get out with who is the person that the person that causes the confusion is the evil one, right? So I'm confused and all the things, and I can't figure it out. And this goes on for years, just about half my life, honestly. But in 2020, I started crying out to the Most High, and I started asking him to replace the dysfunction with function, to soften my heart, to open up my eyes, to allow his Holy Spirit to live within me. And that is exactly what he did. Now, what I'm going to tell you is that this was no walk in the park. I absolutely felt hysterical. I felt like the world was falling apart. I felt like I was having a breakdown. I felt all of these things because it was happening all at once. But really, it was freedom. And if you look at any of the prophets, when they are being called, baby, those people were tore up. When they were being put on assignment, tore up, and things were happening all around them. And the words that they were being led to tell the people were not words that the people wanted to hear. And absolutely, positively, in the family that I was married into, they were not words that the people wanted to hear. So of course they would question my Holy Spirit leading and mock me and ridicule me and even tell me that I was the abuser, which is also a part of the strategy to project and to make you feel like you are the one that is causing the hurt and the pain. Now, granted, you may be reacting to the hurt and the pain in big ways, but if you look at it, there are not two abusers in a relationship. There is a abuser and someone being abused. The person who is being abused normally has the biggest reactions because they have stomached the nitpicking and all of the things before they even react, because they at one point were trying to be cool, calm, and level-headed. And that provoking spirit would not stop doing its job, provoking. So please look at your relationships. Consult the Most High. Ask him how, when, why, where, all of the questions. He will speak to you. A lot of times he speaks to me while I am cooking in the kitchen, because I would be by myself and I would be, in my space, and all of these revelations would happen. I'd be like, revelation. A lot of times it's in the shower. That's also a quiet time, especially when you can't find quiet, because if you are in an abusive space, if you are dealing with a narcissistic spirit, a Jezebel spirit, a Leviathan spirit, they don't give you time to rest. They don't. They are in your ear, in your space. You are in their eye all the time, and they make it seem like it is a space of enduring, and they're endearing, and they are adoring you. Really, it's control. And that is just what it is. You can't put any other label on it. It is control and manipulation. And you don't have a lot of time to hear the Holy Spirit. There was a time in the relationship that I was in that I remember asking him to be quiet. I can't hear the Holy Spirit if you keep talking. And I know that's crazy work to say, but I did. And needless to say, there was a big ordeal. Called the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Found out that every tactic of domestic violence pretty much had been performed in our relationship, and from mental, emotional, spiritual, all of the things, financial, everything. And my children and I, we left. And now we are in the new chapters of beginning again to take away and learn how to live interdependently, not codependently, because I married into a family unit that is very codependent, but it's very toxic. It's not supportive, even though it likes to call itself other things. Sounds like that evil one that comes as an angel of light, but really is an angel of darkness. But continue to pray for those that wrongfully use you, that are hateful to you, because at the end of the day, we don't want any lives to be lost, and the Most High can't change hearts. But if their hearts are not willing to change, it is not your job to make the seeds grow. Pray and ask if you can be released. And when he releases you, baby, get up out of there. Get up out of there. I'll probably share more as things are unfolding, but I just want you to know that you are not alone. You are not the only one who has experienced things like this. And if it's not you, but you know somebody who is, please share. Please share. And please get help, y'all. Get help from trusted people. Because everybody in your circle can't be trusted. Some of them are the enablers and the flying monkeys that are sent to confuse you even more in the space and tell you how good and amazing the person is, when you know good and darn well there is nothing that you feel that is good and amazing after you come in contact with them. Now, they can very well put on a beautiful front and are as charming as I'll get out in front of the people, honey. They are the most amazing actors and actresses. They can put on a happy face, and then when you come home, they are the saddest, gloomiest, angriest people you've ever met. And you're going, we just had a ball out in these streets. What is happening here now that we're home? And you will be the issue of all of their problems. You are the reason that they even have problems. But they won't let you go, and they won't leave. So please get divine strategy from the Most High. Y'all, it is possible for you to get out. You are never stuck when you serve him. Never, ever, ever cry out to him. Even if you got to do it in a car because you can't get a breath in edgewise. Take your time in the car. Cry out. I mean, holler, scream. You in that car, baby. It's just you and him. Let it all out. Ask for help. Ask to send the angels. Ask for divine strategy. Ask for divine peace. Ask to move in love. Because don't do this in no angry space. You don't got to get back at them. Because, baby, guess what? Vengeance is the Lord's. And he going to get them. Don't worry. He sees it all. And I am learning, once you remove yourself from them and you can no longer be an innocent bystander of what they are going to receive for the consequences of their behavior, baby, it goes down. It goes down. Try your best not to be like that's what they get. Because there be some days they be bothering you. They still in your finances, whatever they doing. You want to feel like that's what they get. Don't do it. Try your best to just give it back to the Most High. Say your will be done. He a good father. He sees it. He ain't gonna let them go without having a consequence for the things that they put you through. And that just is the way it is. You gonna reap what you sow. And you've sown goodness, but you can't get all your blessings still attached to the people that's hurting you. You can't. Because they gonna get the runoff. And the Most High don't want them to have all of that. Because they ain't even done nothing to get it. They haven't even submitted. Now he do bless them. Because he blesses and he reigns on the just as well as the unjust. But there are some things that he ain't gonna give them. And he ain't gonna give it to you while you still attached to the mess. So please, please, please consult the Holy Spirit. Do not go by what I say, because my journey is mine and your journey is yours. But baby, know you're not alone. There are people out here that are praying, that are moving in the spirit. And I'm praying for everybody who's ever been in a situation like this, because baby, this is hard. It ain't easy. And when you are trying to help others and you're still moving through, that's a little bit true. But it's okay. Because, baby, we can do the hard things and we're resilient. We are resilient. We are his. We got this. And it's beautiful. Life is beautiful because we got him. Yes, the world around us is crazy, but we got the Holy Spirit in us. So what we carry is the light. And it's divine. And it's loving. And it's caring. And guess what? You are so amazing because you didn't let the abuse and the mistreatment harden your heart. You were still kind. You were still loving. You still want to see the best for people, in people, through people, because you're his. Keep moving. Keep pushing. And know you are loved. Yah loves you. I love you. Love yourself. Have a blessed day.